Good morning, motherfuckers. Testing some equipment out. Let's see what we got going on. Can anybody fucking hear me? I'm trying to see if there's that shit in the background, too. What the fuck is that? Shit in the background, too. What the fuck is that? It's like feedback or some shit. Test. Test. It doesn't appear to be that bad, so hopefully we'll get some people going. It doesn't appear to be that bad, so hopefully we'll get some people going. It doesn't appear to be that bad, so hopefully we'll get some people. That's when it gets to be a little crazy when there's some fucking feedback over and over and over again. Let's see what we got going on, guys. I got one person watching, so maybe I need to restart this motherfucker. I just need to know if you guys can hear me and shit. What's going on? Hey, Lee Greenwood and Brian Collette, how do I sound? Is it matching up? Everything like that? Is like my voice matching with my matching with my mouth movements? And it sounds good? Awesome. And is the picture grainy or did I buy the right encoder this time? No lag. Brian, you're making me happy, motherfucker. Making me fucking happy. And things are good, Brian. Outstanding. I think I finally figured this fucking live stream shit out. Is the resolution good? I think I have it set for 720 because I just wanted to fucking start it out and see if I could figure out what the fuck I was doing. D's YouTube. What's going on, man? Lee Greenwood, how you doing? I should have some different people on. This is a very obscure time of day for me to be live streaming because I normally live stream at like either 5 in the fucking morning or like 5 at night. So middle of the day, what is it? It's 10:53 my time. It's a little fucking odd. So I am very happy we figured this the fuck out because realistically tomorrow we're building a yoga platform to start doing the yoga live feeds, and tomorrow I'm hopefully going to finish building the website for the yoga live feeds too. It's finally coming along with that shit. So let's see what I got going on here. Good morning. It's working great, and it's about to start work. You're about to start work. Dorian, what's happening, man? Patrick Keenan, fucking, some of the regulars are on. Shit. Hey, Alan, no offense taken, saying Scotland with an accent. We love laughing at ourselves. Good. You know, that's an important trait in a lot of fucking people. Like, I mean, like, I don't understand why people don't laugh at themselves more. Like, I had, for the longest time, people were referring to me as Uncle Fester and all that, and I thought that shit was hysterical. My wife didn't like it too much, but I thought that shit was fucking hysterical. I even was trying to get shirts made up with, like, kind of my picture, like my body, and Uncle Fester head, but, certain people told me that would probably get me in legal trouble, so I fucking, I went past it. But like, if you can't laugh at yourself, what the fuck? Especially if you're in my position, like where you're putting yourself out on film all the fucking time. Like, if you can't laugh at yourself when you do that shit, you got problems. Like, there's a few fucking people out there right now that like, like there's one dumbass motherfucker saying you can say what you want in the comment section, but don't fight. Like, what the fuck? It's YouTube. It's like one of the most vile fucking environments there is. In the comment sections. Like, I mean, saying that just incites people to fucking do it more. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't fucking get it at all. But, what else? What questions we got going on, guys? I am ready to fucking answer some questions. And I'm really happy that I got this fucking thing working. I mean, like, truly happy. I've been trying for fucking weeks now to figure this shit out. And I could have like had a tech guy come in and all that, but I wanted to be able to do it on my own. Like, this is something, these businesses I'm starting, I wanted to be able to like be organically mine, in mine and my family's basically, and this just to fucking have shit going, you know. I mean, all on our own. So that's important to me. Let's see. I don't even know how to use some of these fucking live stream channels because I normally just do it from my phone. So I'm gonna fucking fuck around here a little bit. Let's see what we got going on. You could use your own head and modify it to avoid that. Yeah, I mean, I could, but you know, the thing is, like, I'm so busy right now. At some point in time, I'm going to get back to getting my roasts up on my webpage. And at some point in time, I'm going to do new roasts. Hopefully, if I once I start doing all this, full time, like fitness full time, I'll have the 10 hours or so dedicated a week to do a roast a week. And then I'm going to release shirts based off my roasts, just for my fans and shit like that, the people that really fucking like the roasts. And I'm going to try to make them as cheap as fucking possible because that's the actual issue with the roasts. The roasts don't produce. The roasts don't translate. They don't produce money, and that's an issue because when you're trying to make a living in fitness, you have to look at what makes you money. You have to have multiple revenue streams. You can't just depend on one, and you have to have multiple different products, and you can't just have one. And you have to look at anything that detracts away, like actually pulls away from you possibly making money. And YouTube buries this channel every time I put, even when I put the trailer for the trailer for a video on this channel, it buries the channel. Like it's no longer in the recommendeds or anything like that. It just buries it. So, you kind of got to play their game because it's their thing. However, I am going to start doing a lot more of that shit where I'm just going to put it up on Facebook and Instagram. So if you're not following me on Facebook and Instagram, it's Every Damn Day Fitness, both on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm even using my Twitter more often, which I fucking hate Twitter. It's like sensory overload for me. I've got ADHD, and that shit it has shit flying everywhere. So it's not a fucking good thing for me. Anyway, what else we got going on today, guys? I am going to, here in a little bit, I'm going to head to the gym, and my legs are sore as fuck, so I'm going to do chest, upper back, and arms, because I'm doing chest at least 2 to 3 times a week, just to make sure that it's catching up, because my chest does lag. My chest doesn't necessarily lag, but my chest is buried by my shoulders, so I really need to work on it. Patrick Keenan, did your 3rd yoga class this morning, Alan. Still tough, but instructor complimented me on only 2 guys there. Tell your followers to man up and give it a try. I tell you what's going to happen here, dude. I mean, one of the reasons now that I know I can figure out this live stream shit, we're going to be doing our own yoga, and it's going to be multiple times a week. We were just going to do it on Saturdays, but we're going to do it really probably early AM one a couple times a week, and a later on one during the day. For that way we can get people that can watch, if they want to watch from Europe or California and stuff like that, they can find time to get to it. But also it's going to be multiple days, so it's not just necessarily locked in. Now it'll be a $5 drop-in fee just for that class if you want to just do that class. But it's going to be $20 a month for everything, and $20 a month for the whole month. You could end up taking 8 yoga classes a week, or however many we're going to do, but 8 yoga classes a week. And 32 a month if you wanted to, for $20. That's an unbelievably low price, and you can do it in the privacy of your own home. And if you wanted to do it with your spouse or anything like that, it's 2 for 1. Because it's not like we're going to charge per person because we don't even fucking know. But also, the monthly membership will give you access to all the old ones, like all the old archived ones that the drop-in fee will not cover. So you'll be able to go back and see different ones. And there's going to be one of the days is just going to be like a hatha yoga, which is meant to be a very restorative, healing, almost rejuvenating yoga. And then there's going to be a power lifter, like a weightlifter focused one. It's going to be based on hip mobility, ankle mobility, opening your hips, everything like that, lower back health, that sort of thing. Then there's going to be one, like the Saturday one's probably just going to be like a straight Ashtanga flow, which is going to be it's like a workout. I mean, you've done yoga, you fucking see. But and then there'll be another one that's just the instructor's choice. So it's going to be a pretty big fucking value for very, very minimal that you can do at home, which is also of great value. So hold on for that. That's actually coming up now that I know how to, because it was basically waiting on me. Now that we know how to do this live stream shit, and it seems to be working out pretty fucking well. We will be doing more of that, and I'm very fucking pleased about it. Very, very fucking pleased about it. And it's a great value. And after, I keep forgetting to say, after each one of these, there's going to be, after each one of them, the instructor will answer questions. Just straight answer questions, which is pretty fucking cool, for as long as questions are asked. So that way, people that have questions about like their lower back or the questions about their shoulders and everything like that, the instructor will be able to answer them. The instructor, who's my wife, the instructor is knowledgeable. I mean, has been trained in everything from prenatal yoga up to yoga for seniors and everywhere in between. I mean, hard flow, hatha, Ashtanga yoga, Ingara yoga, you name it. She's had training in it. So it's going to be a fucking interesting value. So I mean, if you really like yoga, first of all, every man should take yoga. It really, especially if you're getting in your 30s, yoga is the reason why I'm able to do what I do. I've said that multiple times. I make no mistake about it. It is the reason why I'm able to be active, and it's the reason why I'm able to be very mobile. And a lot of people think like, well, the funny thing is a lot of my detractors think that I'm, they have this image in their head that I'm some like just sloth that can barely fucking move, that just lost some weight and shit like that. But my mobility is pretty fucking crazy. There's actually a picture of me on my Instagram in a rather difficult yoga balance pose. Like I'm an athlete, and it's because of yoga. It's straight up because of yoga. I'm cracking on my 47th birthday this coming up summer, and true, very, very true that it's because of yoga that I'm able to do everything I fucking do. So you guys should definitely fucking check it out. King of Orcs, what's up? And Lee Greenwood, what's happening, man? Lee Greenwood, Alan, you often skip breakfast and work out in the morning. You feel strong and have no issues with this. Why do others swear that they are weak and have no energy if they exercise fasted? I don't know. I think it might be a mental thing. I actually don't like working out. Like, I haven't eaten yet, and I'm going to go work out before I eat. And I'll probably come back really fucking hungry, which is good, because I'm actually starting to enjoy that feeling of letting myself get really hungry and then eating. But I know that sounds a little fucked up, doesn't it? But I'm enjoying that feeling, and to be honest, I don't know why people do that. I think it's in their head. I really fucking do. Now, there's some people that are very insulin sensitive, or I can imagine people with very, very low body fat already. There's nothing for them to pull from. Like, I mean, if they haven't eaten in 16 hours and then they work out right then and they have very low body fat, their body doesn't have anything to really convert over. The body's going to struggle to, if they're like, if they're like fucking Cavalier and they're at like 6.5%, 7% or less. There's nothing to fucking pull from, so I'd imagine that might be it, but I don't know. Anyway, King of Orcs, Jim Stepani's workout plan is pretty good. I've never seen one of them. I've never seen one of Stepani's workout programs ever. Patrick Keenan, picture quality excellent, color spot on. You don't look as pale. That works for me, man. That fucking works. That and the lighting's all fucked up too. I'm using a fucking lamp shooting in my fucking face, so I'm gonna have some professional lighting for when we do the live yogas. I'm fucking excited as fuck, man. Holy shit. Let's see what we got going on. TXR Mav, have you ever taken steroids? Made on answer. No, I've never taken steroids. I've been tempted many fucking times. I take DHEA and DIM every day, as a matter of fact. I need to take my shit right now. Where is it? So, and it's legal. You buy it over the fucking counter, and I just basically, I have to make some more capsules. Actually, I should do a fucking video on making capsules. I really should. But basically, I just encapsulate 200 milligrams of DIM and 200 milligrams of DHEA every day. So, JB Jab, I'm sorry, it's very tiny here. It's normally bigger on the phone. JB Jab, you're down for the yoga classes. That's fucking awesome, man. I mean, I really fucking appreciate it. Kieran, nice to see me again. What's up? Irish G, Northern Ireland checking in. I fucking love that shit. That is the fucking coolest shit about YouTube. I swear. Like, I mean, there's a lot of fucking detractions about YouTube. It can be a pain in the fucking ass, all that shit. And dealing with actual YouTube, those motherfuckers are crazy. Like, right now, I'm doing this thing where I am having to, basically, they'll yellow flag a video, and I'm sure they're gonna yellow flag this motherfucker, but they'll yellow flag a video, and then be pretty much like you have to beg for them to give you a green. But some of them are like my one about Robert Frank, where I swore every fucking other second. That one, perfectly fine, full ads. One of my lives that I don't think I even swore that much in, no fucking. Anyway, it's fucked up. Let's see, Wales checking in. That's fucking awesome. Kieran, you just watched the fake Mercs chest workout and the girdle was in full effect. It's a fucking girdle. It's a fucking girdle. Hey, you guys from Ireland and Wales, though, that are interested in yoga, what time, your time, would you be interested in? Do me a favor. If you guys get a second, A. Roberts at Every Damn Day Fitness, all of you guys, email me what would be the best time of the day and where you're from. For you, and days of the week, best days of the week for you guys, where you're from that you'd want, because I really want to make it as accessible as possible to people. So let me know, all right? C. Kendall, how do you prepare for heavy squats? I do lots of warm up when I'm squatting heavy, which is going to be happening here probably another couple weeks again. Time to lift some heavy ass weight. I'm probably going to do like a modified half volume, half powerlifting program. It's going to be pretty fucking neat. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, I won't fucking publish it, but we'll see. But that's the next program I'm going to write, is like kind of a hypertrophy strength program based off of volume training and powerlifting together. Kind of fucking neat. It's not going to be for everybody. It's literally just going to be for the people that want to, that have the time to do it, because it's going to be time consuming. It is. But let's see. How do I prepare for squats? I do. I walk for about 10 minutes on the treadmill. That's my warm up for damn near every fucking thing. So I walk for about 10 minutes on the treadmill at 2.5 speed at about a 2 incline, and then what I do is I go and I do some what would be considered light stretching by the fucking powerlifting community, but it's really just some yoga poses, including garland, pigeon, and bound angle, to try to open my hips up and get my mobility going really, really well, especially after I pulled my groin. That's healing well, but it's still. It was like a partial tear too. It's still healing up. So, but I will be, I'll do that, and then I warm up with the set of 10 with the bar, set of 10 with 135, set of like 6 with 225. Those are normally the 225s are normally pause squats. Then 315, and I haven't done heavy weight in a long time, so I'm not sure how heavy this is going to be. But 315 is normally when I start thinking about putting wraps on, just to watch my knees, and I do a set of like anywhere from 3 to 5 pause squats with air. Hop up to 405. 405, do a set of 2 to 3 pause squats with belt and wraps. And then I go up from there, whatever I feel like. And then I normally finish it off with either a set of, my pullback set is normally a set of either 10 with, 405, or I try to get 20 with like 315 or something like that. So, it can be intense. But again, those are weights for when I weighed 243, which I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram or my Facebook. And if you don't, again, Every Damn Day Fitness on both of those motherfuckers. I weighed 240. Let's see. Let's see here. TXR Mav, thank you for your honesty. Of course, man. I mean, I don't understand why people fucking get crazy about that shit. Iris G, loving the idea of the yoga classes, looking forward to them. I fucking love it. Brian Collette, off the at it. Brian, Chad Mitchell Turner, you're finding a bit of stagnation with your tricep development. You'd really appreciate some advice. Triceps are, I'm pretty lucky. Genetically, my triceps like engulf my fucking arm. They really do. I've been working more on my biceps, triceps, but I do a lot of close grip bench. I really like it. Even my bench press form is kind of closer. Which reminds me. There was the large debate of touching the bar to your chest going on. Steve Shaw did a video about it because some dumbass bitch did a video basically stating that you have to touch the bar to your chest every single time. If you're doing close grip, that's really stupid. Just to be honest. If you're doing a closer grip bench press, that's really fucking stupid, because you put your shoulders at such a fucking compromised angle that you're bound to end up with shoulder impingements. I mean, that's just physiology. It's one of those things where it's like, I understand some people just want to take an opposing stance to somebody just to take an opposing stance, but seriously, it's just fucking bullshit. I mean, it really is. Like, that's dangerous advice. Like, if your arms are this close together, your humerus bone has to go so far back that it actually, I mean, I can actually fucking feel that in my arthritic shoulder right now. But it has to go so far back in order to touch the bar of your chest when your hands are close together. Like as I push my arm farther out, my humerus bone doesn't have to go that far in. So touching the bar to your chest on close grip bench or closer grip bench is just fucking stupid, people. It just is. So if you, and you don't need to agree with me, but then you don't need to agree with physiology either, dumbass bitches. Anyway, but back to your triceps, just hit them more often, dude. I mean, they're a small muscle group. You can hit triceps. In fact, in my training programs, towards the end of it, in phase, partly in phase 2 and phase 3, you end up hitting your triceps twice a week, no matter what. So, because I tack it on to the end of a few workouts. Let's see, Lee Greenwood, you're in the UK and you're home for your weekday lives. Is the yoga classes at 5 a.m. in Pittsburgh, just to suit me. You know what? We might do yoga at 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. You know, it depends. You know, like I really went. This is one of the steps that's being taken for us to do fitness full time. So I'll be able to morph my schedule to whatever it needs to be. And business is business, people. That's just how it is. Like, you know, once I'm able to make the switch full time, I'm all fucking your guys and my clients and the fucking in the fitness communities. So I'm looking very fucking forward to it. Whatever works best, Lee, you fucking let me know. Shoot me an email, aroberts@everydamndayfitness, man. I appreciate it. Jimmy J, you'd like to do yoga just before sleep, so about 12, but if the videos are available anytime, you'd be happy to jump on for the Q&A and do the yoga at your usual time. That's pretty fucking cool, dude. And the monthly membership fee, which is, like I said, is going to be probably like $19.99 or $20. That will include all the old yoga classes too, and they'll be labeled like for hips, for shoulders, for this, for that, blah blah blah. So that's pretty fucking cool, man. And I appreciate that. It is truly, like, it's one of the things where I think that people don't realize how important something like this would be to their actual strength gains and their physiological gains. Like, one of the very first things, you know, my wife was getting me into yoga because I was in a bad fucking way, and I tell this story all the time. This was like fucking 12 years ago. I mean, my knee was bad, my lower back was bad, everything was fucking bad. But it was debilitating almost. And I was in my mid-30s. You know, it was fucking horrible. Yeah, and she started getting me into yoga, and I was traveling for working with that. I hadn't been in the gym in a little bit, probably about 6 months. So, and part of that was because I was in a lot of pain with my knee and my lower back and shit like that, right? That's because I was driving fucking thousands of miles in a fucking week. But once I started doing yoga, one of the very first classes I went to, they had you basically put your hands together and hold your hands up over your head and hold it there for 2 minutes. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but if you go ahead and do it, it gets fucking taxing after 2 minutes. And it amazed me how, you know, I'm an athlete, or I was an athlete, and I'm an athlete again. It amazed me how hard it was and how little, I realized I hadn't, like, raised my hands above my head, like, you know, like just to stretch out, you know, but maybe a couple times a week when I would do overhead press or something like that, you know. We're in a lizard and a turtle. If you watch animals when they first wake up, the very first thing they do is stretch. The very fucking first thing they do is stretch out, and that's how nature intended it. So that's why yoga is just vital. Next week, where the breaks get shorter, or you can do that week again and increase the weight. So what I've done is I normally do the whole phase once. You know, then I'll hit, like, I'm actually just gonna cycle it this way. I'll do all 3 phases, and then I'll kick back to the first phase. And the difference between the rest periods in the first phase and the last phase are just fucking ridiculous. Like, my workouts right now in the 3rd phase is there's almost no rest time in between. There is no rest time in between the supersets at the end, and there's 2 sets of supersets, which is 400 reps. And the first 2 exercises, the main exercises, which is like bench press, bent over row, that sort of thing, have only 15 seconds rest in between sets. So what that does is that it overloads the muscle by just sheer volume. And then what I'll do is I'll go back, like after I'm done with that, I'll go back to day 1 of phase 1, which has 90 seconds rest in between sets and less exercises, but I'll just try to amp the weight up to then increase the weight and then do the whole program all the way through again with higher weight. So the idea is that you're constantly doing that, and you can choose whether you want to use it as a cutting diet or as a cutting program by putting yourself in a caloric deficit. But then you can also choose whether you want to put it in. You know, I'm going to be on maintenance calories here for my next round of this motherfucker, and I'm thinking I'm going to blow up like a fucking balloon, and not fat-wise either. I really am. So, Patrick Keenan. In the UK, if you did your yoga session at 8 or 9 a.m., it would be 1 to 2 p.m. here. We are 5 hours ahead of you. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, I need to figure that shit out because I want to make sure that one session is good for the, American audience, and then another session is good for for my foreign audience. So the foreign audience is the trick because there's going to be so many, Some bitch, third gen. Am I getting your name right now, man? Because I really, you took the time to make sure to spell it out for me, and not a lot of people do, so I appreciate that out of you, by the way. Robert's alert. Here's a scenario. Jason, the fake Merc. Please try to use the fake Merc. I don't like saying his name on my channel, so please, dude, okay? And Copper Top 22 are actually, aren't they the same person? So, are actually mercenaries, and they've kidnapped your cat again, and they keep her again in an undisclosed location where you can't save her, and you can't contact authorities. They will return her. They will return your cat to you unharmed as soon as you Zerker lift 400 pounds on camera. Would you start doing Zerker for? Of course, to save my cat, I would fucking to start saving my cat. I'd fucking do ballet. No shit. I love my fucking animals, dude. I am a humongous animal lover. If we had the time, the resources, and everything like that, we would, if we would probably own 20 cats. I fucking love them. They're the most adorable fucking creatures ever. And then somebody told me recently, like, you don't seem like a cat person. I don't know why the fuck not. But I fucking love cats. I just love them. So yeah, I'd absolutely try to Zerker squat 400 pounds. So, or Zerker deadlift 400 pounds. Excuse me. Fucking absolutely. I'd work real fucking hard at it. I'd get there real fucking quick. I'd do anything I could to save that fucking cat. Iris G, great question though, dude. Fucking thank you. Makes me smile. Iris G, have you ever tried Tai Chi? I have not. The thing about it is I like yoga because yoga is more of a mind-body experience for me. Like, to a great degree, when the instructor is really good, and my wife is an absolutely fabulous instructor, like, once you know yoga a little bit, you can actually close your eyes, follow their cueing, and it just becomes this really great experience where it's just you and your body, which is fucking amazing sometimes. And I think that translates well to powerlifting and even lifting, because I'm able to really focus, like today I'm going to do chest and upper back and arms, and I'm going to be able to really focus just on my pectoral muscles when I'm pressing, and really just focus just on my upper back muscles and my rear delts when I'm pulling. And when I do arms, I'm going to be able to focus really, really well on the eccentric portion of my movements. So I think it translates really fucking well. Brad Masterson, when did I start yoga? I started yoga probably about 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago now. On and off. I've gotten really heavily into yoga in the last 5 years. So fucking ridiculous. And you just committed espionage. Fucking that. I still it just always amazes me that motherfucker has a voice in any fucking way. It just does. It always amazes me. So, I don't know. I can't even anymore. So. Shit, now that I know how to do this, I'm going to fucking schedule some lives on the fucking weekends. This is fucking pretty neat, but there will be by the way, there will be a full yoga schedule, everything like that. But again, I might do a full video about polling for the times and shit like that too. So, let's see. Mr. Nemnez, what do you think about the fat acceptance movement? I think it's killing motherfuckers every day. I really do. The fat acceptance. Here's my thing. I don't think anybody should be bullied for being fat and all like that. And I really wish that I had, I have several morbidly obese clients, and I would never call them out by name or all that. And they know that. They trust me, and I would never break that trust ever. But they were told all the same bullshit. Like they were, oh, it's okay. You're just big boned. Oh, it's okay. It's okay to cheat on your diet a little bit. It's always amazing to me how it's like the people close to them too, like their parents and shit like that, are the ones that oh, don't be so hard on yourself, this and that. You're fucking telling your kid not to, your child to fucking eat themselves to death, basically. Because nobody gets to 500 pounds or 400 pounds that doesn't have an issue with food. That's just the fucking truth. Shit, I had one client who, he's like 350, he knows he has a food addiction. He fucking absolutely does. And to just say it's okay, that's fucking crazy. Nobody should be ridiculed. Nobody should be made to feel like less of a human being because of their weight. But at the same time, let's be real, you're fat. Okay, you have fat on you, a lot of extra fat. You fat to the point where it's going to debilitate your health. You got to fucking do something about it. That's the fucking straight up. Like, that's why I mean, I'm writing, the book I'm writing, Math and Willpower. I talk about being over, I talk about, like, my experience recently, like, where I was keeping extra. Now, granted, I don't think I have an issue with food because I'm able to just, like, fucking shut it off. But I talked about how I was keeping weight on for an arbitrary fucking reason. I was keeping at least 30 extra pounds on me to fucking, for strength. For a fucking ribbon, possibly. Possibly fucking, take away from being there, to watch my grandkids fucking graduate, college and get married and shit like that. That's what the fuck was wrong with me? I look back on all the time like, holy shit, that was fucking stupid, and I always admit when I'm wrong. And don't get me wrong, I love being a strong motherfucker, but I'll be pound for pound strong, thank you. If it's not in my cards to weigh fucking, if I don't have the height and size and frame to weigh 250 pounds comfortably at a low body fat, if that's not in my genetics, then I'll just be strong for my fucking size and athletic and shit like that. It's time to fucking, it was really fucking stupid of me to keep that much weight on for so long. I'm lucky I didn't damage my body. I'm lucky that all my tests were good, and I think it's because I was so active and everything like that I stayed healthy. But I'm 45 years. I started this when I was 45 years old. 45 years old. 30 pounds overweight. That's at least 30 pounds overweight. That's fucking that's not a good fucking sign, because by the time you hit 50, if you're 30 pounds overweight, your life expectancy drops fucking matically. And you can quote me. I'm going to trademark that word, fucking matically. Anyway, let's see. I think I missed a few. Hang on a second, guys. But the fat acceptance movement kills people every day. I'm not. The latest video on him, I don't know. If there was one today, I haven't seen it. So I'll check out the Bears channel here soon to fucking watch the fucking mirror, because I'm not going to get that motherfucker views. Andrew T. Tyrone got injured. What if he isn't shredded like a motherfucker anymore? I saw he got injured, and I don't want anybody to get injured. I really fucking don't. I did see the video. I just watched the video this morning about him saying, I think you should listen to your fucking doctor, you dumbass motherfucker. Somebody, I mean, for real, it's not like he fucking ties his own shoes. Why can't the people that fucking handle his ass tell him not to fucking compete? Listen to your motherfucking doctor. His hand looks like a fucking boxing glove. And he's like, I don't know, you guys tell me, because it's up to you. Fuck, dude, you're as a newsflash, Tyrone, if you're watching this, which I think he watches all my shit because if I get under his fucking skin because I'm actually a fucking athlete and he's just a fucking, lucky to be young and shredded and shit like that. Tyrone, don't fucking compete. You're gonna fuck up your arm and fuck up your hand because you looks like he's wearing a fucking boxing glove. Listen to your motherfucking doctor. Your fans don't actually like you. They just think you're a fucking idiot and you entertain them. So don't listen to them. Don't leave it up to them. Listen to me. I don't actually give a fuck about you, but listen to me, because I at least am going to tell you straight the fuck up like I would tell anybody. I'm going to try to tell you the truth. Don't fucking compete. Listen to your doctor. Don't touch weights for 6 weeks. You do have legs. You can do legs. Ask him if it's okay. Ask your doctor. But listen to your fucking doctor, Tyrone. God damn, stupid ass motherfucker. Anyway, Zach Johnson, did I salute the trap bar? Well, Mr. Bubbles. How you doing, Mr. Bubbles? Good to see you, man. Ryan's World 84. Hello, rock on. Make sure your book is on Kindle ebook. My book is going to be on Kindle ebook, and it's also going to be paperback too. I'm working on that. I'm finishing that portion of this week, and the book ought to be done being written here the next couple of days, and then the quick turnaround should be easy. Like I said, it is basically a nutrition book about how to the reality of have the word fuck in it. You're wrong. That means you've never seen one of my videos. So coffee, love it. Yeah, the chair's squeaking. I'm gonna fucking work on that. Sorry about that, guys. I'll work on that. I'll work on that right away too, because I mean I with I understand he was trying. He's like, I'm a mercenary. I snatch and grab, and it's just a fucking stupid ridiculousness bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't fucking get that shit at all. Damn, that was loud. New phones. All the fucking things are going off whenever. But anyway, just to make up that shit, I just don't fucking get it. I really fucking don't. I really. like get in shape instead, you know. I mean, that's the thing too. This motherfucker talks about like he basically bastardized a 5x5 program, just like I'm bastardizing, you know, volume training. But I don't think he could finish that fucking. I don't think he could do his own fucking program. Like, I really don't. I don't think he is athletic enough or in good enough shape to do his fucking program. That's fucking pathetic. So. In less than 24 hours, the Fitness Hajis unswirled his face and found out the dude was friends with fake Merrick's girlfriend. Also, and rather surprisingly, has a criminal record. You guys, I mean, that's seriously like, you know, I know Fitmisk, and I mean, there's quite a few members that don't like me, and that's okay, because there's lots of other people that don't like me too. But you motherfuckers don't play around. That's for fucking sure. So, I appreciate what you guys do. I mean, I think that I've tried to show that, you know, I try to give Fitmiss credit when I get information from them, because I mean they know that we all look at those fucking, and most of us look at the fucking at least at the fucking thing about him and Genova, because they're fucking hysterical. If I ever want a good fucking laugh, I go fucking read that forum. It's fucking hysterical and insightful. Jesus, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. There. Let's see, who do we got next? Josh Flores. What's happening, Josh? You told your best friend 400 pounds. God damn. Give me a second. You told your best friend 400 pounds and needs a lifestyle change, or he would die. He quit talking to me after this. That's a lifestyle change. After this, you wouldn't mind if he made the changes, but he didn't. Is there a better way I should say this? You know, I some people just aren't ready to hear it, and it's unfortunate, you know. Here's how I always view it. Here's how I always tell people, like, if the guy's single and doesn't have any kids or anything like that, it sounds to me like he's depressed and he's trying to fucking eat himself to death. And that's horrible. That does suck. But when there's kids involved and shit like that, like, I mean, my thing is, if somebody wants to eat himself to death and they don't have responsibilities, they don't have kids or anything like that, you know, I feel bad for them and I gladly help them too. But chances are it's hard for them to fucking grasp, right? However, when there's kids involved, you can be like, "Hey, man, you're fucking up being a parent," and most time that gets your attention. So, well said. Thank you, Mr. Nams. Thank you, Andrew T. Seriously, listen to the doctor. You're looking forward to seeing the next Fitness Addicts cooking experience: tuna, onion, cooking oil. Oh shit! I mean, the video I was going to make a roast about if I could find the fucking time was his latest one where he makes red gravy, which is actually just tomato paste and onions, and then, you know, to be really healthy, he puts in canned corned beef. For real, he doesn't tie his own shoes. I just don't fucking believe it. I just don't. I don't believe it. So. Mr. Bubble, what? Let's see. Jeez, I missed a bunch of them. Happy days, Joe Flores. You're a good friend. You are a good friend, Joe. I mean, Josh. Excuse me, Josh. I mean, you are a good friend. Kieran, you see me a little bit later. You got to go crush your back and biceps. Get it, motherfucker. Hell yeah, I'm going to be getting off here in just a fucking couple minutes, about 5 minutes. Boss Crayret, driver discount code for Tish Henley. Yes, it's every damn day dash Tish. And I think it's 20% off. So, I mean, I literally, I mean, I put it on my Instagram. I literally just got my new shipment of it in the mail yesterday or the day before. No, yesterday. Yeah. It's a fucking outstanding product. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm not getting. It's an outstanding fucking product. Especially, I mean, dude. I mean, and he should mark. I even texted Aaron and said this. He should market it to bald guys because, you know, a lot of times when you shave your head daily, the skin on the top of your head takes some fucking abuse. It really fucking does. And I use it all over. I use it like all over my cranium, and it is fucking outstanding. And especially what I've noticed is, especially during the weight loss, it's really helped out. Making sure my skin stays nice and tight and stuff like that. So it's fucking outstanding product. It just really is. I mean, if it sucked, I would say it sucked. Trust me, but it's an outstanding fucking product. Mr. Bubbles, you can subscribe. You're subscribed to the Fat Logic sub on Reddit, which posts the dumb shit that fat acceptance movement believes. Dude, thank you for letting me know where it's at. But I mean, I might check it out. But god damn, that's. Jimmy J, squeaky computer chair sucks for fapping. That's just awesome. Andrew T, seriously, Alan, just wanted to say thank you for the motivation, the truth, and especially the laughs. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. And let's see, Mr. Bubbles, got another one here. One guy was going off about how scientific studies proves being fat is the healthiest thing for you and people live longer. Are these people... It's a detachment from reality. It just is. It really is. Tango, afternoon from England. It's 4:30 there, 16:30. Buzz Crayet, T. Henley. Okay. Josh Flores, thank you so much for the motivation and wisdom. You keep me on track. Much appreciated. Have a good fucking day. You have a good fucking day too, motherfucker. I certainly will. Patrick Keenan, do dudes get too tied up in programs, sets, reps? Alan, shouldn't we just lift reasonably heavily and safely, consistently? That's really, I mean, that's the biggest portion about it. Like, you can use like a program scheme, which is basically what mine is. Mine's a program scheme, you know. But like when I get people like, well, to try to follow everything to the exact letter, you know, everybody's different. But the biggest thing about it is, I think that people follow programs because it maps out something that they can do in the days they're supposed to do it and exactly how they're supposed to do it, and that helps them provide the consistency, dude. I mean, that's where it comes from, because they don't have it on their own. If they walk into a gym without a plan, without a program, a lot of these people just kind of wander around aimlessly and they don't fucking do anything like that. To the point where I think that's why mine's effective. Like the people that are using my program so far are having some pretty good fucking success, and it's because it maps out exactly what they're supposed to do, and it gives them a time frame for each exercise too. So they're getting shit done, and instead of taking long rests and all like that, because a lot of times that's what happens. People just have no idea what the fuck they're doing. So, wild card bitches. Did Joe ever reply to you? That guy needs help. Don't give up on him, please. He's never replied, and I haven't given up on him, but I'm not going to reach out to him again. You know, I mean, like, that's the thing. He's got to want help. I mean, I think DDP has gone and tried to help him and shit like that. Like, people way more famous than me have tried to help him. You know, the thing is, when your job is based around your food addiction, I mean, he'd have to give up his livelihood, and that's going to be fucking hard for him. I heard he's a chef. I'd imagine he's a good chef, but what the fuck, you know? Let's see. Nero asks me, is being skinny fat really just due to poor nutrition? Yes, it is. Well, I mean, poor nutrition and lack of exercise. Yeah, I mean, it's unhealthy too. It's just, I mean, it comes from the same unhealthy behaviors of being lazy and not pushing yourself, and you know, basically leading a mediocre lifestyle, and poor nutrition and all of that. As being obese, they just take in less calories. Ivan Danto, damn, you didn't get a notification. Nobody's fucking getting notifications. It's really fucking pissing me off. It really fucking really is fucking pissing me off. So I'm gonna see what I can do about it. But please try to re-click the notification thing. And that chair, the chair being squeaky really is a motherfucker, isn't it? Now you guys got me fucking thinking about it. So hang on. My man Omar. So, let's see. Josh Flores, weekend lives as our badass. He gives us on the West Coast chance to kick it out. Cool, man. I fucking appreciate that. I will try to do it more often. And especially now that I got this fucking shit worked out. I got this fucking shit figured out finally. I'm so fucking happy. You have no idea. I was getting fucking stressed about it. I really fucking was. I was getting fucking stressed the fuck out about it. So I'm happy we're fucking good to go. What the fuck's going on again? Jeez. Just fucking phone's going off like fucking crazy. Mr. Bubbles, thanks for the real talk and great advice. You set up a meal plan that's effective and could be absolutely sustainable. The last 2 days have been terrific. Yeah, I mean, it has to be something based on like that. When I set up somebody's meal plan, I set it up where it's like I try to make it so it's in their fucking lifestyle, you know. Ow. So, Mr. Bubbles, you're one of the few that gets notifications. Fuck, it's so fucking horrible. Andrew T, my feelings on a ketogenic diet, definitely not for me. I think there's too much cholesterol in it. I think there's way too much fat over the fucking course of the long run. I don't think it's sustainable for over a course of long period of time. However, I do know people that have used it to lose quite a bit of weight and sustain some muscle. It is not necessarily for me, although my nutritional kind of parameters fall decent like close in, because I guarantee my fats and I guarantee my protein. Like I guarantee protein, and then I guarantee a gram of protein per pound of my lean body mass, and I guarantee fats, and then I'm going to guarantee at least my omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. And then I build, then the rest of the 2,000 calories I eat in a day, I build around carbohydrates for energy. When I go back to maintenance calories here in a couple weeks, that'll just be more carbs. It really will. I won't increase my protein, and I won't increase my fats. Probably. I mean, there'll probably be more fat, but I won't. I'm guaranteeing my omegas anyway. So, let's see. Nero. Yeah, it's so hard whenever he does a 5 a.m. because he would be sleeping. Sorry, man. Henry Avila. What do I normally eat for breakfast? Black coffee. I mean, this is my breakfast. But that's it. I mean, I don't eat breakfast at all. Let's see. Let's see. And then McLeod, what's up, man? Does doing push press with overhead press increase? Does doing push press with overhead press help increase strict overhead press? Yeah, absolutely. That will definitely help each other. Thoughts on Bulgarian split squats? Split squats? Why? Yeah. Squat. You know. Wild card bitches. Do you snack on beef jerky often since it's high protein? I don't. I'm a pescatarian, so I don't eat beef. I only eat fish and veggies and veggies and dairy. I don't eat beef, and I haven't for a couple years now. But when I did eat beef jerky was I made my own beef jerky often. I made it myself. That way I knew what all was in it. But I often ate it. So. How do you stay mentally motivated when cutting? Sometimes it gets hard. You know, here's a couple factors in this, and that's a great fucking question. And I'm going to end it on Nero's question, guys, because it's time for me to get fucking going. I've been doing this almost an hour, and they show unhealthy behaviors, but it's part of their job to be healthy. Like, you should be able to wake me up in the middle of the fucking night and be like, go run a mile, and I should be able to be like, okay, shoes, no shoes. You know, like, I should be able to fucking do shit. You know, like. I should be able to be physically fit. So staying motivated for me is partly it's partly one, it's money, but two, it's like I put myself out there, and this is how me filming myself began. I'm able to put myself out there, but since I do, it's a certain level of accountability. I'm not one of those bitch ass motherfuckers that says I'm gonna go on a cut and then 7 months later I've only lost like fucking 20 pounds. And then I make a bunch of fucking excuses. I told everybody I'm gonna lose X amount of weight in X amount of time, and I'm gonna fucking do it because I fucking hit my goals. You know, it's not gonna be one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm not gonna have any swooshes on the fucking scale. You know, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's one fucking dumbass bitch out there that says pretty much I won't lose weight for 3 weeks and then my metabolism will catch up and I'll have a swoosh on the scale. That's dumbass motherfucking shit. It's calories in, calories out, bitches. It's thermodynamics. It doesn't fucking change for anybody. I mean, no matter what the fuck you do. Now, granted, your metabolism can go up and down. I fucking agree with that, but it's not gonna fucking swoosh. That's a fucking bullshit fucking excuse for a dumbass motherfucker. But keeping me motivated, I'm self-motivated to begin with. But yet alone now that I put myself out there for everybody to fucking see, I'm not gonna let myself down by fucking making it so people can be like, ha, you know, knew he wouldn't do it. Fuck, one of my hashtags is said I would. And that's the fucking truth, you know. Yeah, I hashtag a lot of them. It's every damn day. A lot of them hashtag be so good that they can't ignore you, which is the name of my second book that will be coming out in December. You'll want to check that out too. It'll also be on Kindle. And another big one of the hashtags is, you know, I'd rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity. And then the fourth one is said I would, because when I say something, I'm gonna fucking kill myself to fucking do it. It said I would. So that's my fucking hashtag. So, and Jimmy J, no, I'm not going to prove I don't have any pants. So, and no, I just fucking woke up. I don't, you know, dude, no, you don't need to offer money, Jimmy J. It's all good. So, anyway, guys, this is Alan Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness. You motherfuckers know where to find me. I'll see you again Monday morning, 5 a.m. live. God damn. And